Every year for Halloween, I love to dress up as usually a Star Wars character. We have done Lord of the Rings and other things in the past, but this year I'm going for a dark side Obi-Wan Kenobi that featured in Rebuild the Galaxy, which means we're going to have to turn the Lego minifigure into an actual costume. For the under top half of Kenobi's costume, he does have some sort of dark red top. And I've tried a few different trousers when it comes to Jedi costumes, but I have to admit black leggings for a black costume or like tan leggings for everyone else is my personal favourite. You're going to want to make sure you tuck everything in, both the top and also socks. I went with these Darth Vader socks. I thought Star Wars socks just complete the look. And that just helps a lot more with the layering of Jedi robes. We have a lot of layers to go through. You can get these robes pretty cheap pre-made on the internet. I'm not sure if I've ever spoken about where I got mine, but originally I was paying someone to do a custom look and then lockdown and the whole COVID spiel happened. So this is just a £40 set of robes off of Amazon. Really, any of them work. As long as they come with these shoulder accessories, which sometimes can be a bit fiddly to put on. Once you've worked it out and get a bit comfortable with them, you can do it a lot quicker. The Jedi robe belt really does hold all of this together, so you want to make sure that this is done exactly how you want the entire costume to look. And it's worth noting that different Jedi have their robes in different fashions. So for Kenobi, we're going with slightly lower neck, just like the Alec Guinness Kenobi. And I know most of you aren't going to be happy that I velcroed it up at the front, but I do have another Jedi belt to cover it. Just making sure I put that on the right way. Now, you know what? I kind of do want to hide the Velcro, which is annoying because I'm just going to have to undo this and redo everything. If you do find out that your little tassely bits down here aren't the same length, don't try and shorten one. That's too much work. Just elongate the other. The Jedi belt really completes the look. It allows you somewhere to clip your lightsaber as well. You can get the same clips that they use in the original trilogy Star Wars movies. I just haven't found one yet. And if you do find your robes are flipping down, thankfully I've got quite square shoulders, so they don't tend to fall down too much unless I am gesturing at the lower half of my body. Bobby pins work perfect. And finally, no Jedi is complete without the robe. After all, how else are they meant to make an entrance? I might actually need to get a smaller Jedi costume because the Velcro on the belt is barely hanging on, and I feel like over time, everything's just going to come loose. But before we robe up and get our lightsabers out, Kenobi has to have some boots. For these boots, because as a man, it's nearly impossible finding like almost knee-high boots. And I also found out that for the original trilogy, characters like Luke, Leia, and even Padme in the prequels don't wear boots. Well, they look like boots, but they're actually just trainers with a material wrapped around the lower leg, which I'm definitely going to be doing next year. But these green wellies were all I had to hand, and I've painted them in a dark red colour, and now the costume's complete. You could barely even see the boots under the robe, but look at the boots. It just tells you who I'm dressing up as. Which other Jedi wears bright red, dark red coloured boots? Hello there. Now the costume is complete and I'm ready for Halloween, but I also need a lightsaber. Well, this isn't the right colour for Kenobi, but it's close. Oh, this would be the right colour for a light side Kenobi, but we're going dark today. And there we have. Can I mute this?
Mute.
That's what we want. There we go. No Jedi costume is complete without the lightsaber. So let me know who you're dressing up for Halloween 2025. I don't have the space to do the Obi-Wan spin, but don't worry, I'll be doing it much today, especially with this saber that reacts as well. There's still so much I don't know about this saber. Hopefully you enjoyed, and may the bricks be with you always.